Hello everybody, welcome back to some Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup. Pina Colada, the dealer of despair. Absolutely haram. Look at that. DemonSpawn of Kiku. What the hell? That's like not... That's very, thematically incorrect, but alright. Like, usually when you think of Pina Coladas, you don't think of the dealer of despair, but, you know, whatever. Hey, nice pickup. So we got a free Whiz R Poise ring that we just... I don't know when we picked that up, but we did. Excellent. Beautiful, as always. So last video we did some random shit with the DemonSpawn Necromancer. We said, hey, let's get Val Clutch. Ended up getting Val Clutch. Turns out it's pretty damn good. And then we got another book from Kiku. We also got Simulacrum, which is a really good spell. I just realized that. Ice Necromancy, level 6 spell. I'll probably be picking that up at some point. I don't know if I'll be picking it up in lab, but I'll definitely be picking it up at some point. I don't know. Just, it'll be there. Oh yeah, that's right, we're not mailing. Whoops, forgot. Apologies, it's been a while. As in, 24 hours. My memory is completely faded from my existence. It's a little bit unlucky. Alright, so, right now the strategy should be, theoretically, agony stuff a couple of times, finish it off with pain or melee weapon, and then raise the corpses, create a small army, and then continue on from there. Oh yeah, that's right, we have demons. I also forgot about that. And cast regeneration from behind my demon. Yeah, look at that. Vampiric Draining, Regeneration, and Demons are going to help me get through this game pretty easily, I'd say. Hopefully. I need to be pretty careful in the earlier parts of every floor. I think I've talked about this a couple of times. In fact, I think I might have done DemonSpawn Necromancer already, but... Oh, that's right, we have Val Clutch. I totally forgot that we had that spell. New spells, man. They changed my life. Oh, Corpse Rot's not a spell. Let's put that on somewhere else. Shift A should do. I completely forgot that we can Val Clutch stuff. Also, we Val Clutch the plant. That's pretty good. Oh, wait. Did that... Okay, my 6-4 is unaffected. So, does it not work against the undead? I mean, against demons? Is that how that works? I thought it would prompt me to, like, not attack my own guy, but apparently just auto-cast, and I was like, uh-oh. I thought I killed myself with that 6-4 here. Who would have aggroed on me? Alright, touch of lag. It's okay. We'll get through it. Starving a little bit. That's okay as well, because we have corpse delivery, so we can just kind of meme our way through the game with all this food. Having said that, I still probably should train a bit more spellcasting. We have 10 already. Wow, that is a lot of hunger. Bjorn's or Borgna's Val Clutch and Agony are both like almost max hunger. Animate Dead's 3 pips. I can deal with that, I think. Every enemy we fight, we can pretty much eat, except for the poison-based enemies in this area, like Spiny Toad. So we should be okay. Generally, people say that Lair is the area with a lot of food, and I tend to agree, but you can still get a bit unlucky sometimes. Excuse me. Tiny Barrel Amulet. Did we already have an Amulet of Faith? No, we didn't. So we should probably not pick this one up. Sorry, we should probably not wear this one, wear ID, just in case it's like, you know, Faith or whatever. I mean, it's not incredibly bad for it to be Faith, but it's just kind of annoying, so I don't want to deal with it. Like, I don't particularly gain a power spike by having extra... Oh my god, that was a lot of damage. Go, Clutch! I keep forgetting what key it's on. Whoops. Go, Clutch. Take him out. Yeah. Wow, that's doing pretty well for itself. Finish him off with Acid Wands. Yeah. Oh, we have a brisk avalanche of rocks. We should probably go find that. Hey, look at that. A nice volcano to light our way. Wanderman Slave, I'll pick that up as well. Why not? Alright, so in this place, we have a Might Potion and Agility Potion. I want to go for the Might Potion first. Oh, that's a lot of damage. That's a hefty amount of damage, man. Are we dead? Holy shit. Alright, well, this is really bad. I'm gonna read a Fear Scroll here. Didn't work. Really? The Demon Guardian didn't come out yet? Okay, hopefully he just doesn't kill me. Alright, let's just leave. Yeah, I think it's safer to just leave. There was a salamander. That salamander there messed me up. That was really scary. Okay. Well, thankfully Hydras are apparently auto-kill because it just instantly summons a bunch of demons. And those demons are way stronger than the Hydra. Like, it's way overpowered compared to a mere Hydra. But the game doesn't understand that, so... Nice. Amulet of Mana regen. Not bad. Guess I'll hold on to that. I left the, Oh my god. Sorry, I got something in my throat. I'm trying not to, like, hiccup as well. It's pretty rough. Yeah, so what happened there in the volcano was that I fucked up, and I tried to fight that salamander. I was like, I could probably kill him. But I didn't go on his Borgner's Vile Clutch early enough, so I got kind of messed up. Let's go with Int, I suppose. Why not? Get some more Int. Hopefully get a little bit less spell hunger on those things, on those big level spells. Because we know for a fact that this isn't going to be the last time we level up. We try to get more spellcasting stuff. We're definitely going to go for more, because we're probably going to be casting like more level 6 spells, and we might be casting from the Necronomicon if we're lucky, so you know, it's a lot of stuff we can do. Alright, so the two areas we got today are Snake and Swamp. That's pretty nice. Snake is pretty straightforward, Swamp is pretty straightforward. Both of them very strongly are affected by... Actually, all 4 of the rune branches are really badly affected by undead. Like, the game almost breaks when you play with Necromancy because and the dungeon was never designed to turn in upon itself, as in the dungeon versus the dungeon. So when you turn it around, even if it's slightly weakened, enemies from the dungeon that become... How do I explain this? Like, when you raise the dead, the game isn't expecting you to be able to do something like that, and it's not balanced for undead versus undead combat. It's only balanced for, like... It's only balanced for, player versus enemy, you know, kind of damage and output stuff. So when you have undead, it kind of breaks the whole game. Anyway, there's a scroll of acquirement here. You can go armor, you can go weapons. I'm probably going to go weapon. If I get a quick blade, I'll be real happy. That's the arc blade. It's kind of like a quick blade. Not quite as good, but, you know, we'll take it. Reason why I want a quick blade is because it would very strongly help us with our pain weapon. A quick blade of pain is like one of the best weapons in the game. Simply because it applies pain so quickly that it just kind of kills everything. I'm going to turn Necromancy off for a little while. It's really not helping us very much. I'd rather have a bit of fighting for the time being. So the Arc Blade here is going to be pretty helpful. All I know about the Arc Blade really is that it's got static discharge on it, which makes it seem not very good. But we'll test it out a little bit more. I just saw that the particle hit me, which is a very worrying sign, because if it actually hits me and it hits my undead, then this thing sucks. So, yeah. Vectress 71's Ghost, he's a new guy. Unfortunately, he's not affected by Borgner's Vile Clutch. I think I'll have to pick up Dispel Undead. So Dispel Undead is one of those spells where it's super ridiculously specific in that it just... You only use it really for a couple of enemies in the game. But where you do use it, it's really broken. The damage formula is just really way too strong. I guess I'll switch out of the Arc Blade. It looks like the Arc Blade not only hits me, but it also hits my allies and pisses them off. And it also hits, like, allied demons and stuff. And I don't want that, so... I'm just gonna not deal with it. And eventually, hopefully, things will be okay. Okay, do I get one shot here if I got... Almost. Wow, that was really quite something. That was impressive how almost dead we were. That was very bad. Alright, let's just walk around this block a little bit. Maybe do a quick cheeky drain life. That was pretty bad. Okay, so the undead ghost there is not to be fucked with. That's a Minotaur Berserker. Okay, fair enough. Probably some extremely new player who created a really strong character but still died. Fair enough. Like, I haven't seen his name on the server before, so I assume he's a new player. Like, that's kind of how you have to do it, right? If you see someone who's new, you or you haven't seen before, he's probably a new player, or he's someone who's only played offline. But I think at this point, most of the people who are pretty good have already kind of established themselves at this. Oh god. Okay, please do not bolt to fire me for 40 plus damage in one turn, please. Okay, thank you. Jeez. Okay, so this character is super like... Oh, he just Val clutched around us. Whoops. This character seems to be pretty squishy. This is very rough. Throwing that. It's pretty annoying, actually. I don't know exactly what we can do. Ooh, Pina Colada the Black Sun. What a cool title. I actually like Kiku just because he's like the most... He's got the sickest titles. If you get to Necromancy... well... I say he has the sickest titles, but I more mean Necromancy has the sickest titles. If you get Necromancy 27 before any other skill, you get the title, your race name of death. So you can become like Demise, the DemonSpawn of death, and it's just sick. It's like, nice. Alright, I'm gonna just go ahead and start clutching these guys. It's gonna help slow down the pace of the fight. Hopefully, it'll just kill them eventually as well. Doesn't seem to be doing much, considering how much mana I'm throwing into this, but that's fair enough. Necromancy was never really supposed to be a... Alright, come on, just eat the chunk of flesh. Yeah, okay, there we go. Does this work on... Alright, so, like, thankfully, the Valve Clutch doesn't actually work on... whatchamacallums, on my demons, which is really good, because if it did, then this would be suddenly a lot worse of a spell. Wow, okay, my demons and the Death Yak decided to just kill the ghost that I was gonna kill myself. That's very nice. Ow. Alright, so I really don't understand how this thing works. It doesn't, like, by reading the description, calls forth hands from corpses, you would expect this to work on everything. It's a physical attack, right? Especially because it's an earth spell. But for some reason, it just doesn't work on demons, and it doesn't work on the undead. It's like, what? I don't understand that. Like, it's a purely constricting effect. I don't know. I don't really get it. Alright, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to corpse delivery, and I'm going to raise corpses, and then I'm just going to start clutching at Rupert. What this is going to do is help inhibit his movements while I deal damage to him with the clutch. Uh-oh. 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 Okay, there we go. You scumbag. I might have to teleport here. I'm gonna read a teleport early. Oh, that was bad. Okay, so what happened there was Rupert... I tried to do that strategy. All my undead started dying around him because he's got a nice battle axe. And then I ran out of mana, which meant that I couldn't raise the undead to kill him while they were in a good spot. And as I came back, or as he came towards me, I got enough mana to summon the undead, but he was already in melee with me, so I was going to die in 2 turns. So had to be very careful there, which is why I did the early teleport. Quite a frustrating thing. Our character really doesn't have a super great way of dealing with enemies up front, especially because I have poor defense. 11 and 12 on defense as our only defensive spells is really crap. Ooh, Blink is definitely going to fix that problem. That's really good. Blink is really overpowered for that exact situation, because it just kind of prevents you from dying. I'm going to just clutch, I guess. Clutch holds them in place, so it's like a stun, it seems, so I guess it's pretty good. Wait for a more efficient clutch, but didn't come through. Oh man. I would love... Hang on, I'm gonna mute the mic for about 3 seconds. Okay, I'm back. Apologies. It's been a while since I've talked at all, so, you know, throat's playing tricks on me, practical jokes. Ever since I got on the asthma preventer that I've dearly loved, unfortunately, my throat has suffered very, very badly. It's really not recovered in 6 months. It's crazy. It's just pretty much like having a permanent stuffed throat, or not a stuffed nose exactly, but it's like a clogged throat, I guess. And there was someone who said, like, oh, rinse your mouth out after using it. I've done that every day now. Still, it doesn't help. I don't know why. It's just broken. My mouth is broken. Everything's broken. It sucks. I really hope that it doesn't affect my life once I come back to uni, but, you know. If it does, I don't know. I choose breathing over everything else, so, you know. Some people are always like, dude, aren't you addicted to that shit? I'm like, are you addicted to breathing? Do you like breathing? I like breathing. Do you know what it feels like to not be able to breathe? Every day? It sucks, man. They're like, just stop the defensive, just stop your, like, preventive thing. And I'm like, no, don't do that to me. Alright, so we got to level 13, our demonic ancestry gave us, Guardian Spirit. That kind of sucks for us, but it's not too bad, I guess. It's not the worst thing. I would have... I think if you level that... If that one levels up by itself, I think it gets more efficient, which is pretty cool. Interesting, so I can't recast Vile Clutch on something that's already being clutched currently. That's pretty cool. Good to know. So I'm learning a couple of things about the spell itself. But look at that. Once you get it down, man, it died. The enemy died before I could even get to it. That's pretty damn good for damage-wise. I don't know what the formula is for them breaking out, but whoops, that was an accident. I will say I'm not a fan of it, like, auto-casting on itself. It shouldn't have a valid target around it if nothing is affected by it. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's whatever. It's a mild thing. Just gonna cast regen early. It's gonna help me get some health back. If you don't know by now, regen should always be cast earlier on in the fight so that you have more time to regenerate health. It's fairly obvious once it's stated, but it's one of those things that really does get missed out. You want to regen as early as possible to make sure that your regen has the most time to take effect, I guess. Wait, I wonder, is it because Bjorn's just doesn't affect allies? Is that why? I don't understand. I wish I had a beam, but I don't think Pina Colada has beam on lockdown. That kind of sucks, but yeah, whatever, it's fine. Alright. Regenerate. A little bit more. Come on. There we go. Having a bit of lag. It's unfortunate. I've noticed that my household has had some pretty bad lag for a little while. Not sure why. Probably just Australian internet, but when I'm fighting against people in Street Fighter, like, I get really shit net sometimes. Kind of sucks, but, you know, it's the price you pay for living in Australia. That and also the millions of lethal enemies that are right outside our doorstep. And also the fact that the country basically wants to kill us. The sun is the most dangerous enemy in the game. Followed very, very, very easily, closely by, you know, common household spiders that you see every day. Those are also dangerous enemies that must be fought. But, like, I don't actually, you know, I say that. Like, everyone says that about Australia, but I don't think I've ever been bitten by a spider. I've been stung by a bee. And I don't think bees are Australian by nature, like, right? So, I guess, like, it's untrue to some degree. Or maybe it's because I don't live super far in the outback. I kind of live, I live more, like, in the city, in New South Wales, the most developed country, or developed state in Australia. All you Melbourners like Z get fucked. I just said Z. ZXC. He likes to call it ZXC. I don't like calling him ZXC. But yeah, like, we are the most civilized country, or state, sorry, in the country. Anyone who tells you otherwise is just a liar. They're just lying. It's okay. If you live in the ACT, or if you live in Melbourne, get fucked. That's what I say. Sydney Master Race. New South Wales and Master Race. Alright, anyway. Random, like, statist aside. Let's get through this area, shall we? So if you didn't know, if I open this door, bad things happen to this character. As in, all the statues, or at least a good chunk of them, turn into bad dudes, turn into more dire elephants. So it's actually wise to teleport on this floor, I would say. Get away from me. Get away from me, you dire elephant. Alright, there we go. So I probably would teleport on this floor now and just not bother going through this entire area. Or, you know, I can try to risk it and just go for it, but Ow, holy word. That sucked. Let's just teleport. We'll drop one teleport and leave. Like, all those green statues that we passed along the way become dire elephants. I just don't want to deal with it. Dire elephants are a pretty big pain in the ass to fight. They're almost like death level enemies, so it's like, I'd rather not fight them if I can. I'll just chill out over here. I wonder if 3 intelligence makes a difference on anything. 4 pips of hunger, 1 pip of everything else. To 4 to 0. I guess I don't need 3 that badly. I think it's not that important for this character. I'm gonna start training Necromancy again, mostly because Earth Magic is good enough at this point. Short Blades is pretty good soon. I think I'll... How do I do this? I forgot how to do this. Equals, there we go. Short Blades can go off at 12. There we go. And then once we're done with that, we can probably train some more... we'll train some dodging and armor. We probably should be training armor and dodging right now, but I'm too lazy. Like, I say that as if I have a choice, but, you know, I kind of have a choice. Alright, let's get rid of this corpse rod. It was completely useless, per the usual. Let's get Simulacrum instead. Eventually, we'll be using Simulacrum to manually butcher skeletons. It's pretty helpful, I'd say. Wow, look at how fast Josephine died to Val Clutch. So, it looks like Val Clutch doesn't solve the problem that Necromancers had, which is good, because they're supposed to have a weak point, otherwise they're too strong. In that it doesn't hurt undead, it doesn't hurt demons. So they still do kind of suck against that specific class of enemy, but yeah, it seems to be pretty strong so far. I don't think it makes Necromancy any more attractive than it already was, though, to be honest. Like, Necromancy was plenty attractive without having to use this new spell, so I am of the opinion that it's a great addition, but it's not an overbearing one. It's not one that says, okay, now Necromancers are overpowered. Perhaps when they were in the when it was in the starting book, you could say that, but I don't think so now that it's, like, not guaranteed anyway. You'd have to go down the path of Kiku, which is, like, it's fine, but it's just a nice addition, you know what I mean? It's kind of like, I don't know. I actually don't have a good answer for that. Wait, let's see what this rope resistance is first. 10, 12 is +2. Do I want 1 AC or a pip of Arc Hold? I don't really need a pip of Arc Hold right now. I'll just hold on to it. There might be a good ice cave around here. Oh, that's nice. I can use this ability against the gargoyle, which is really good. So it does slightly cover new ground, and then it can kill certain enemies. I don't want to brand this weapon because Venom's probably the best brand other than Electrocution, and there's a good chance I'm going to brand this weapon anyway, so it's not a huge deal. Ideally, I find a Quick Blade somehow in between now and getting to 6 pips of piety. If not, I'm just going to brand this dagger to a nice pain dagger, and then we'll be cruising for real. What did he call me? Leave, thou baffled, uncheon-snouted efter. I love how those are randomly generated, and it just makes no freaking sense at all. Let's try to grasp some of these lads. Haha, get et by my stupid hand move. Book of Poisons, not really that good. There's nothing in here that's particularly good for a hybridy dude. Another dagger of venom. That's probably good because it means that we can have daggers of venom and also daggers of pain, which is quite nice. So one cool thing I just did there was I kind of just clutched and then I walked around the guy that was clutched. I don't know if that actually works. I don't know if he can attack me while he's clutched. But I'll assume that he can. But still, I can use him. I can, like, guarantee that enemy is at least pinned in place for the time. We should actually check if there's any pain weapons. No, there's no pain weapons. Then what was this? This is just a regular enchanted dagger. Yeah, it's just an enchanted dagger of nothing. So sad. So sad. I don't really like how the whole, like, enchanted, not enchanted shit works. Like, I don't like how that works. Okay, we can't actually clutch those. That's interesting. I didn't know that. Apparently can't clutch slimes. Probably because they're too gelatinous. Oh, we entered a teleport trap. Cool. Sure, why not? Go, 630. Go. Take him out. Bile Clutch. Again, not a bad spell. I'm quite enjoying using it, but I really do wish it was in the starting book, to be honest. I think it would be better there. If only because the Necromancer book, like I said in the first video, it's a little bit lacking in a lot of areas. It kind of just doesn't have stuff, which is annoying. Do we get another mutation? No. Okay. I don't know if this is normal or if like we're just really unlucky, because we seem to be getting kind of wrecked here in terms of like our mutation system with the DemonSpawn. Damn, this is where Vile Clutch is just beautiful. Look at that smite targeted damage. Damn, it's beautiful. I wonder if this spell would be good enough that you would pick it on Vehement, just so you could kind of regenerate a ton of mana. Maybe the true utility of this spell isn't from being a pure Necromancer. It could be that this is just a good Earth spell. Like, it's just really, really strong because it's AoE pinning, which is something that Earth doesn't really have. It doesn't really have a way of keeping someone there. I mean, not really. Realistically, no class of school has that. I could Vile Clutch. I'm actually not going to, though. It's too dangerous. I don't have enough health to really survive it. I'll go down this third staircase here and just kind of make my way through. Alright, don't do that. I just decide to randomly clutch my own self. Let's not do that. It's kind of inappropriate. Let's Agony and then Clutch, I guess. Let's try that. It's a decent combo. Decent combo. I wonder what Clutch actually, I wonder what it scales off of. Like, does it scale its duration of power? Does it check MR? What does it do? I should probably go check. I'll probably read the formula after this, just to see how it works. I read the post that introduced it, and it did have a formula, but I just kind of forgot about it. They did nerf it as well, I think, after that. Because they were like, oh, this is way too strong. This is a bit broken. And I say, fair enough. It's a little broken even now, when it's being nerfed. Alright, let's see. Okay, so Troll Leather Armor, 11-12 is 23. This is 22, and it makes our Simulacrum 26% compared to 19%. That's pretty good, considering that I'm not really worrying too much about getting Simulacrum right now. Having the extra regen is kind of nice, even at the cost of 1 extra AC, and I can always enchant this to +2, now it's 12, 12, 24. So, you know, bleh, whatever. Right, who cares? I'm just kind of wishing that I had, like, I don't know, maybe it's being a bit, you know, entitled, but I just really want a random weapon of pain to just kind of pop up. So I don't have to think about it anymore. I don't have to be like, do I want a Necronomicon? Because I don't. Or more accurately, I want to be like, hey, I don't need a pain weapon in this game. I already have one. It's just a nice thing to have, you know, rather than, I don't know, I just want to mess around with Necronomicon stuff. I did a Deep Elf Necronomicon run a little while ago. It's actually pretty recent. Book of the Tempests. Nah. Well, I did a Necronomicon run a while ago, and it's pretty good. I mean, like, a lot of the spells in the Necronomicon weren't incredibly good. The only one that was really, like, good, I think, was it Haunt? I think it was. I'm pretty sure I used Haunt. Book of Transfiguration is gross. Alright, yeah, I'll clutch these guys. Sure. This is pretty nice, actually. I like this. Damn. I don't even have to, like, move. It's weird going to this staircase in that exact position, because I know that on an old Necromancer, I definitely would have had to staple there. Like, 100% would have stapled already. Okay, 6-foot. Go take out this guy, please. I know you're strong. You can take him on. There you go. Beautiful. Hate Death Knights. Absolutely hate them. Enchant Arm Scrolls. Nice. It's an extra 2 AC I'll take. Sure. Why not? Now we have 26 defense. I guess we'll keep the short blades on for now, but probably should consider turning it off soon. Actually, wait, no, this is already a min delay. What am I doing? Turn that off forever, please. Clear that. No, we don't need that. 0. Alright, there we go. Let's instead turn on some dodging, just to give ourselves a little bit more defense. Necromancy could do with a little bit more. I could even train into Ice to get Simulacrum up, but like I said, Simulacrum's not really a priority on this list right now. It's a little too inefficient now that they nerfed it. So the way Simulacrum works is basically exactly the same as Animate Skeleton, whereas previously it used to work based on chunks. So you'd hold the chunk in your hand, and you would be able to cast Simulacrum with it in your hand. It would consume the chunk and create a number of Simulacrum, whereas now it's just kind of the same thing, but you only get one from every corpse. It was kind of sad in that way, because what you could do was you could corpse delivery with Kiku, followed by a sneaky Animate Dead, or sorry, a sneaky Butcher Skeleton. Grab all the chunks from the Butchered Skeleton, Simulacrum, and then Animate Dead on top of that. So you'd get like, or you could wait, no. What am I saying? Not Animate Dead. You could Death Channel after that, so that you get like a billion guys from just one set of corpses. You'd be very efficient, generally. I don't know. Alright, so we hit 6 Pits of Piety, so we can get Brand Weapon with Pain or Receive Necronomicon. I said before I'm going to go with Pain, because that's the best thing, clearly. Let's do that. Boom. Nice Torment to myself. But we have a +4 Dagger of Pain now, and we're going to quickly upgrade that to +7, and this is currently now the best weapon in the game. By a mile. So you probably didn't see that there, but within 2 hits of a dagger, I killed that melee. They're not exactly the most like tanky enemies, but it still shows how quickly I can kill stuff with this Pain weapon. Alright, this is going to be a very bad situation for me to be in. I'm going to have to use... Okay, let's use Val Clutch first. Let's just clutch these lads. Well, Agony the... Wow, okay, Clutch just took out all the melee. That's pretty good. Okay, that was actually a lot quicker than I thought it would be. Damn, never mind. I was like, oh, let's have all those cool battle plans and stuff. Nope. Melee gets killed by the friggin' Clutch. Oh, we got petrified. Should we cancel out of this? Look, I know this looks stupid, but I don't think I need to because everything's... Okay, actually, never mind. Let's just cancel out of it. Yeah, it's too dangerous. I was gonna say, like, we don't need to because everything's already clutched. But that's a bit too scary. Not liking that a lot. Alright, that was a bit spooky. Petrification, always terrifying, of course. Pick up those chunks of flesh. Yummy. I guess we can identify some stuff while we're here. Go! Grab onto these guys. Take them down, I guess. Go, my hands of destruction. Yeah. This is kind of silly. I like the spell, actually. It's pretty good. Whoa. Who could summon an ugly thing? So that has to be a deep kobold demonologist, I guess. There's an ice dragon to the left of me. I should probably go ahead and just Val Clutch him. Okay, there's definitely something to the left of us. I don't know what the hell that is. It's not just like a one-off thing. Yeah, there's the demonologist. Fair enough. Let's just keep clutching him. Alright, come on now. Just get clutched. Come on. Stop being a prick. There we go. Alright, we acided him. That's the same thing, right? Anti-magic dagger. Interesting. Very interesting. So, I wonder if the hands disappear out of LOS like every other spell in the game, or if it actually functions differently. It's hard to say. Can't tell at this point, but we'll see. Whatever. +6 Ring of Dags. That gives us 3 evade. No, 1 evade. It's probably not worth it, but we don't really have a great secondary slot anyway. It's only like corrosion resist and whatnot, so whatever. Oh wait, I forgot. We can wear helmets, right? I didn't pick up a single... I'm not very smart. Okay, well that's actually not too bad. I was gonna say, like, I didn't pick up a single auxiliary item armor slot the entire game. That's pretty silly, but I kind of got lost because the other character I had, I think it was on the recording, had a antennae, so I got kind of messed up. Look at that Agony. What a great spell. What a broken spell. Look at that. Beautiful. Not many mages could say they could just kill a dragon in 3 turns, but this character definitely can. Alright, I'm gonna leave it here. It's been a good 34 minutes, 35 minutes. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. Let's see. I probably want to do another Darkest Dungeon by the end of this run. So if you want to get your characters named, you probably should do it this week. But I'll eventually, like, the roster will be rotating depending on how many characters I lose and whatnot. So you can always drop in whenever you want, really, as long as I'm still playing. Someone asked for Stardew Valley. I'm more than happy to do that, but effectively what happened is, on the old hard drive that I was using, the laptop that I was recording all my old videos on, what happened is the hard drive was actually corrupted, so I lost all of the stuff that was on there. I didn't know that, of course, until it hard crashed a billion times. I probably should have seen it coming, to be fair, but I forgot to upload parts 4 and 5 of Stardew Valley, I believe. So because of that, I'm kind of stuck. I can't complete that series. I might have to just do a time skip, or I might have to just do some kind of, like, I don't know, just... You guys saw it, right? You guys know how to play this game. It's like I edited the videos, except we missed an hour of footage. Yay. And also I forgot how that run works, so I might have to restart that one. But, like I said, I probably want to do it like this. I probably want to have one game alongside Dungeon Crawl for a while, and if I don't feel like playing Crawl anymore, I'll have 2 games alongside Dungeon Crawl. So, assuming that somehow I manage to go back to dailies, of course, because my throat's been messed up, it's kind of hard, and my schedule's all whack this year because I've got a different, like, setup. But assuming I can get to dailies again, it might be something like 5 days of Crawl, 2 games on other days. But we'll see how that goes. I don't really know right now. I haven't really thought too hard about it, mostly because I haven't really been thinking at all. My brain's turned off like 99% of the day nowadays because I don't really have one. Anyway, that's going to be it for me. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all tomorrow.